Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Also the North Central Chaplain for Broken Chains, JC. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is September 18th, 2025, and we are looking at Proverbs chapter 18, verse 18. Proverbs 18, verse 18 says this: casting the lot ends quarrels and separates powerful opponents. This month we've been looking at what Solomon is teaching us about what discipline is. You know, sometimes discipline is simply finding the solution, the simplest solution to bring an end to a problem. And while it may not sound fair, with the air quotes around it, it is a resolution that, if agreed upon, will cause it to be done. This one is one of the easiest. The two of you are standing there, you have an argument about who gets to do what. And one wants to go first, the other wants to go first. One says, that's mine, and the other says, no, that's mine. Flip a coin. The one that gets the call, it's theirs. Have you ever done that? I know you have. If you participated in sports in any way, you've played that game by who gets to go first. Sometimes it's not about fair, and we call it chance, but it's not about chance. It's about what is the resolution, because there is no fair way to deal with it. You know, this morning as I was reading, I was thinking about the fact that there are times where in the world we live in, there are consequences that are necessarily have to happen. And unfortunately, because they have to happen, it's going to impact more than just the person it should. I can remember many times where I would tell my daughter when she was young, you know, you keep that up and we're not going to go. And she'd keep it up, and then all of us would have to suffer because of the fact that we couldn't go on that trip. We couldn't go do that thing. And many times it was something I wanted to do. I was going to enjoy it, and I had to be punished because of what she did. But it was the resolution that was right. Discipline oftentimes has an impact on those other than the person that was at fault. Casting a lot ends the quarrel. It separates powerful opponents. Sometimes the game of chance is what's necessary, because there is no easy resolution. Guys, there are many times in our world where things go wrong and we don't like the outcome, and it's not fair. I learned a long time ago, if I say that's not fair, I probably have a problem inside of myself. And it's not really about what's going on around me. It's about what's going on in me. Sometimes understanding discipline is understanding that no, it's not fair, but it's necessary. You know, the verse just before this, in verse 17, it actually says this: the first to state his case seems right until another comes and cross-examines him. See, sometimes we don't have all the details. It feels like it's just up to chance who gets has to deal with the punishment, but it's not. It's the fact that there is no good answer, so we've got to deal with an answer. Sometimes that is what discipline looks like. Not the answer I wanted. Not the answer I'm sure you wanted. Sometimes it's just an answer that has to be used as an answer. I remember Mom and Dad used to say, I would say, why? And they'd say, because I said so. Doesn't seem fair, but there was no good answer, so this is the answer because we need a definitive response. You know what? God has to do that to us sometimes too. There's no good answer. Someone that's innocent is going to get punished along with you, or going to get punished along with them, and you happen to be that someone. Discipline, understanding discipline, is why Solomon wrote these Psalms. Sometimes we don't have to like it, but understanding that it's still true is important. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.